Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Hey guys, it's Friday, January 31st, 2020. And I know I said I was going to start doing these on Mondays from now on. But after I got out of work today, I just decided not to go out tonight. So, probably go out tomorrow morning instead. So, a couple things we've had happen in the game over the course of the last couple days. So we've had that Mr. Fantastic added to Nexus 5.9. And Human Torch was moved into the Arena store. Also, Mr. Sinister was added to the Premium, Basic, Mega, and I believe Ultimus Orbs as well. And we got a milestone event going on for using your Spider-Verse characters in Blitz, Arena, War 2, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, War, Arena, Raid, and Blitz. And the rewards are nice, but as you can see, it's not anything I'm really going hard for. I mean, maybe got a little under 3 days left. You know, maybe I'll just start refreshing them in my blitz runs instead of my top teams. Although we are in the middle of that Karnak blitz right now, so I don't know if I'd want to sacrifice those points. So, yeah, we'll see what goes on with that. Also, we got Shuri coming up in a couple days, and as I already mentioned, Karnak Blitz going on right now. They've also added blue gear orb fragments into all 3 milestones. Let's see, it looks like it's every other one. Like the one milestone, you got the milestone orb fragments. Then you got the blue raid gear orb. And just kind of... Except when you get down here, it looks like it's all the milestone orbs. So it's only those first... Oh, really? It's only in the first 5? Or... Yeah, it looks like milestone 9 is the last one. But that's for the gold milestone anyways. And, yeah, it looks like this one ends at milestone 10. Let's check the World Warrior. Yeah, that one... Actually, looks like they didn't even put the blue orb fragments in there. Unless, these ABCs might be new. I think they are. Anyways, it was also added into the daily objective for doing the 2 blitz battles. And today we got a new blog as well. Let's check that out. I actually haven't read it yet. So let's see what we got. What? It's not available in English? Oh, that's right here. It's actually got tomorrow's date on it. So let's see here. So as mentioned in last week's episode of Strike Time, we are working on a number of feature improvements and forthcoming new content. In light of recent elevated community concerns, we'd like to share those with you today instead of waiting until next week, as we had indicated a few days ago. Okay, farmable character cadence. One of the big questions surrounding how we release characters will be farmable via campaign nodes, stores, orbs, or other methods. Moving forward, our goal is to make at least 2 previously unfarmable characters farmable each month. That is a very good thing. Maybe they can start with Minerva and Colossus on that one. Or actually, start with Hela. Or no, well, like, she's in orbs. I don't know if they consider that farmable. There may be rare months when we fall short of this goal, but at a minimum, you can expect 1 previously unfarmable character to become farmable on the first Wednesday of every month. As we enter February in a few days, the first character to become farmable according to this new schedule will be Namor, who will be available February 5th. Additionally, we'll also introduce farmable paths for a few more characters, including the long-awaited arrival of Colossus later that same month. Excellent. Though they didn't mention Minerva. New campaigns and Orange Gear availability. We touched on upcoming new content, and next week we'll release 2 new challenge tiers for all challenges. Oh, that's going to be fun. The following week we plan to have out Hero Campaign Chapter 7. Nice. Maybe that'll give me some new characters to farm for that daily objective. Where you'll be able to get additional purple gear, materials, and character shards. And for the first time, orange gear materials will become farmable. Excellent. That's something that has been sorely needed, especially if they want to have Dark Dimension 3 out next month. Or, it's almost February now. Specifically, we're planning on having 2 different orange gear materials per node in this new campaign chapter, with a similar drop rate to existing purple gear materials. Paired with that will be the release of our most formidable challenge to date. Speaking of Dark Dimension 3. Following that, we're targeting on having a new chapter of the Villains campaign out in March, and a chapter of Nexus coming in April. Wow. Wasn't expecting them all to be coming back to back like that. Those will also contain orange gear materials. For additional access to orange gear, we'll be adjusting the raid store to allow you to use raid credits to purchase orange gear raid orbs. Can't you do that now? This will be coming in the second half of February. Oh no, you gotta get the orb shards for it. These increases should result in at least 150% increase in orange gear material. By no means does this mean we're done with our goal of increasing the availability of orange gear. We'll continue looking into additional avenues to give players access to more of these resources in the game. A thought on that. One thing they could do is add a flash event for orange gear. I mean, we have one for Catalyst, Gold, and the ability materials. Why not have one for gear? Oh, very nice. Improvements to the Red Star system. Hopefully this time it'll be a significant improvement. We've also been looking into improvements to the Red Star system and we want to share some updates. The last change to the Red Star was made in version 3.2 to enable direct progression and add value to duplicate drops with the introduction of elite orbs and promotion tokens. We'll be making more adjustments to this system in February that'll include the addition of silver promotion credits to your daily rewards. Nice. Give players 2 or more Red Star orbs every week, and add Elite 4 credits as a reward to challenges. Wow. Was not expecting all that. We're consistently looking to improve the player's Red Star progression and the overall Red Star economy, and we'll continue to improve the output and feel of this system. But know that these revisions will be an ongoing, an iterative process. Okay, that's fair. Reducing low quality time. Wow, they are really touching on all the issues that people have been complaining about. This is actually a very good update. Blog post. Another thing the team is looking into is to reduce the amount of time players spend in existing modes like Blitz. We have some features we're trying out, and we hope will reduce the low quality time spent in that mode. We're not ready to discuss the features in detail yet, in case we don't end up being happy with them. But we do want you all to know that this is part of the game that we're actively looking to improve. These features pass muster, then expect to hear more about them in the coming weeks. Oh, ISO 8 refractor. Okay, let's see what they got to say here. On the feature front, there are several things that the team is working on to release in the first half of 2020. We discussed the ISO 8 system with you last year, and in October, we ran a community playtest that generated a lot of great constructive feedback that we took to heart. So much so, in fact, that the team decided to overhaul the system significantly, so it initially was pretty bad. I'm guessing they had speed modifiers like in Star Wars, which totally broke that game. Let's see here. I lost my spot. Okay. Changing the mode from one that dropped ISO randomly to a deterministic fusion progression system that emphasizes theory crafting. We heard the community's feedback against the random nature of the old mode, and we changed it. When the feature launches, you'll be able to farm your ISO in a new campaign with a new energy, allowing you not only to get ISO 8, but also to get more gear and gold. As you equip higher tier ISO, you'll unlock new abilities for characters specifically of your choosing. Again, the ability to theory craft and give players more agency over their choices. In this mode, we're two overreaching goals for our team during its rework. For those who are a direct result of community feedback. ISO 8 is still a few months away, but we'll share more news as it comes closer as its release gets closer. Difficulty rate selector. This is another one I was curious about. Another feature we want to announce is the raid difficulty selector. This feature allows alliances who complete a raid at a specific difficulty to increase the difficulty of the current raid for added challenges and rewards. It will be applied to Ultimus 6 and 7 at release, but we hope to use it in all additional raids going forward. One of the reasons we wanted to get this out to get out is the feel of. One of the reasons we wanted to get this out is that the feel of Ultima 7 for most players is simply too hard. Making a one size fits all approach to raids just didn't seem right. To that end, we will also be flattening out and generally reducing the difficulty of Ultima 7. Wow, they're actually reducing the difficulty of a raid. That's a first. To create a better experience and allow players to use the raid difficulty selector to find their own sweet spot. Ultima 7 raid difficulty. On that topic, we want to acknowledge that we've heard feedback that Ultima 7 has increased in difficulty from when it was initially released. This is by no means intentional. Of course it's not. And after investigating, we haven't seen any changes in the data of this raid. We're not saying that the experience has no discrepancies, but we haven't been able to replicate the precision of any variance in difficulty that some of the community have raised. As ever, we're welcome to help and ask for additional information about how your experience has specifically changed in Ultima 7 over time as we continue to look into the issue on our side. We recently were made aware of an edge case bug with Black Bolt with the help of the community, and we're currently fixing it. Additionally, the community was instrumental in identifying the raid bug associated with the Stark tech in the past, which has since been fixed. I believe that bug still exists. There's just things happening in war. I thought it was just me, but many people in my alliance have said the same thing, that just fights that you have no business losing. You go in and just get destroyed. So I don't know if that's just having bad RNG and just people saying, "Oh, well, that bug's still." But I am going to be trying the old workaround for that and see if it changes, because the last couple wars have been just it's been bad. So I'm gonna try that out. It says your reports can and do make a difference. We remain on the lookout for any other bugs that could be affecting the raid experience. Contact list. The next feature we're excited to discuss is the quality of life improvement that we're calling contacts. I think pretty much everyone calls it contacts. Or friends. With this feature, you'll be able to add direct contacts within the chat screen, giving you the ability to direct message your friends. We believe this will not only be useful for players in game who are friends with each other. You may not necessarily be part of the same alliance, but also as a tool to help players contact alliance leaders and ask questions about joining their alliance and so on. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, pretty much everything with these games is done on Discord. But, if you don't know that alliance's Discord server and it's not listed in their information, yeah, I could see how it could be hard to get a hold of them. So, yeah, I'm okay with the contacts list. Ooh, new game mode, real-time PvP. That's what that, I don't know if you guys took the little survey they had a couple weeks ago. But that was one of the questions. If you prefer, you know, the PvP to be real time, or like it is now, where you take your team against a preset team of another player, where you're obviously controlling your team and the AI is controlling theirs. I don't know, because you can learn AI, and they're they make some dumb mistakes that you can easily exploit. Uh, one example is the Brotherhood mirror match. If you happen to go first and you blind everyone with Magneto's ultimate, well, everyone on the opposing Brotherhood team are going to use their specials and ultimates, even though they're going to miss. So it's something you can take advantage. But obviously, if you're playing against a real player, they're not going to be that stupid. But it could provide an interesting challenge. Another way that this context feature will be used, and this is a big exciting one we hinted at about in the last strike time, is that for the first time ever in Marvel Strike Force, you'll be able to battle other players in real-time PvP mode. This is something the team is incredibly excited about, and has been a ton of fun to play during the development. The initial uses of this mode will be just for friendly challenges between your contacts and alliance members, including the ability to draft a team from your roster and ban opposing characters. That is cool. I might have been one of Mobile Gamer's videos. He threw that out as an idea, where you could draft, and okay, I'm gonna ban Black Bolt. It's like, okay, well, I'm gonna ban Ultron. It's could be fun. I like the fact that it's just friendly kind of challenge. Um, Videos I have that same video, they were talking about the potential to exploit that if it was for rewards, where you could have two people, and you just have the one guy say, okay, well, let me win a bunch of times, and then I'll let you win a bunch of times, and they both get a bunch of rewards. So the friendly challenge, I think it's cool, but I don't think it's something that will get a whole lot of play. I mean, although I take that back. I think it'd be extremely useful for theory crafting. Um, that way you can test specific teams against a specific matchup and not have to, roll the dice and try and get that matchup in Blitz. So yeah, that's definitely a cool feature. Let's see. And also as a useful tool to test tactics and build teams. There's the theory crafting. Maybe I should just read this shit and shut up before I give my thoughts, because they always seem to say it in the very next sentence. As we continue to iterate on this feature after its initial release, we look forward to improving it with new functionality that encourages competition and drops rewards. We're still in the early phase of that design, so we can't share all of the exciting details just yet. But we look forward to hearing your thoughts on how we can use the real-time PvP to make Strike Force more fun. And it looks like this is going to be your matchup screen. Oh, okay, this is the draft. So it says reject a character from the enemy squad. We got banned characters down here at the bottom. So I wonder how that works. I wonder if you just select your team of 5, and then they say, okay, well, no, you can't have like on the team it's indicating here, be like, no, you can't have Yondu or Hand Sentry. Get Hand Sentry out of there, and then they'd have to fill that spot with another character, I guess. But we'll find out how it's gonna work. Wrapping it up, as you can see, we have a lot of stuff coming in a short amount of time, and that's partially due to the fact that a number of these features were unfortunately delayed. There are things happening in February that we initially wanted to happen over the last few months, which is why things may have felt a little light on content recently. One of those pieces of content is Cyclops, which we know the community has been asking for, and we don't want to hold them back again. We take the community concerns raised this week very seriously, and we hope this early look at the roadmap for the areas of Strike Force we're working on to improve helps to show that we are listening to your feedback. As ever, we appreciate the time and effort that our community pours into Marvel Strike Force every single day. And we especially appreciate the passionate and respectful manner with which these concerns have been raised. we know that they come from the desire to make the best game for everyone involved, and as stewards of this game, we share the same goal for our players. Please do continue providing feedback, and we'll offer our best to take it under consideration. We won't be perfect. So they're just letting you know right up front, look, we're not going to be perfect. But we strive to continually improve. In the meantime, we'll announce further details on the topics as we nail them down in the very near future. Thank you. No Blitz info? Well, to be fair, that was quite a dump of information there, so I'll forgive him for not mentioning the upcoming blitzes. Okay, so now we do have, speaking of Cyclops, we do have data mines here. And okay. Oh, you know what? Let me go back, because there is another. There should be another blog post. But it's only. This is February. Where's the one with the symbiote Spider-Man? Oh, maybe that. Well, that is the data mine, so maybe they haven't released that yet. All right. Anyways, got another blog post coming up that is going to discuss it's going to break down Symbiote Spider-Man, more character availability, ability fix for Killmonger, the next legendary event, and the upcoming blitzes. All right, here. All right, here we go. So what we've all been waiting for. So as the leader of the X-Men is joining the battle, Cyclops, blaster for X-Men, bypasses taunt, Supercharged AoE ultimate attack. Applies stacks of slow. Be on the lookout for more details about a new milestone event to earn Cyclops character shards starting on February 13th, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can recruit him early by purchasing the Exit Leader Orb via his limited time offer in the store. For players who have unlocked the Red Star feature, level 42, he will also be featured in Red Star Orbs with an increased drop rate 10% from now until February 4th, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm guessing we should see that in the next couple of days. And you know what? It's tax time. And I've been waiting forever for Cyclops, so I might just do a little bit of whaling to get him. I got some milestones, so I am not opening any orbs until that comes up. And unless there's like a featured Red Star character that I don't have Red Stars for, I'll probably open up a couple orbs until I get minimum 2 stars. And here, be featured one more day in Red Star orbs. Now this is kind of funny. Says love is in the air. Commander, for a limited time only. Select Valentine characters are now featured in Red Star orbs and Elite 4 star orbs at an increased drop rate. The following characters have a 5% drop rate for 1 to 4 Red Stars, for a total of 15%, featuring Cyclops, Phoenix, Wolverine. Got the little love triangle going on there. Says don't miss your chance to give some love to your roster with Red Stars. And here looks like we got some more offers. Discounts on gear. So stock up on ability materials, gear, and more in the new game day sale. Also, that's going to be a Super Bowl thing. These deals are only here for 1 day, so don't fumble saving on the following resources: energy, ability material, superior unique gold, gear material, gold, 7-day credit calendar, offers via power cores, and more. And of course, there's the friend requests there. Okay, so seeing as I'm not opening any orbs, I'll just go over the upcoming legendary calendar, call it a night. Okay, February 2nd, Shuri. February 16th, Phoenix. March 1st, Star-Lord. March 15th, Invisible Woman. March 29th, Nick Fury. And April 12th, Black Bolt. They still have the old date for Magneto. So I would say, judging by these dates, I would guess Magneto would probably be the end of April. Probably like April 29th or something like that. And the only Flash event we have a date for right now is Payday. And that will be February 7th. Again, these dates are subject to change. They have in the past, but it's generally, barring a new legendary event or Flash event being added, it's generally only by, 2 or 3 days, if that. So, around those times. Anyways, you guys, thanks for watching, and hope you all have a good week. See you next time. Hey again, guys. Okay, false alarm. I just went into my Alliance Discord to talk about this blog, and one of our captains and posted that he bought Cyclops. And, that's awesome, but I didn't even know he had already been added. And though I am not going to spend $100 to unlock him, that just seems a little ridiculous. What I am going to do, because he is featured in Red Stars, so I am going to go ahead and hopefully pull a 7 Red Star Cyclops. Doubt it, but like I said, that at least 2. Let's turn off this multiple orb. I only got 5, but I don't want to accidentally open all 5. So let's see here. And you know what? I only need a couple hundred credits more for an Elite 4 orb, so if I don't get them in those 5, I'll probably end up opening that Elite orb too. So let's see. Wish me luck. Rescue. Oh, no, I stand corrected. I am nowhere near an Elite 4 orb. I must have already opened it. They're giving me all power armor, though. Come on, Cyclops. Not looking good. Alright, last orb. Come on, Cyclops. Of course not. So much for that increased drop, huh? Let's see here. Yeah, I got, maybe that's what I was thinking. I was, close to a Elite 5-star. But, alright, so that's that. Again, all these, updates and new game modes and all that sound great. And, I guess that's what happens when whales start saying they're gonna stop spending money on the game. You fucking give in. Alright, guys, for the second time, have a good week, and I'll see you next week. Take it easy.